ChrisLuck, Queen of Pain. You've got Scofield on his Earth Spirit. So, you know, these are people who know their heroes quite well. But again, like, how do you play against some of this? How do you, as Mira said, you know, they probably have not encountered this 5 Void. I'm sure they've done their homework, but we're already, though, still looking pretty good. Ame's taking a lot of harass. They have that stand right there, and it looks like a couple more clicks. Are they going to be able to get this? It's pretty fast, though. Looks like he's trying to do some body blocks.
He has
but
boots
Scofield is just chasing him down over here. It's going to take a bit.
He's got kick in 3. Yeah, this should be a dead gyro.
I don't know. Maybe he's got the moves, though. Maybe he's going to be able to go and get that dance off now. Unfortunately, Scofield is able to chase down Ame.
Arc Wardens, the gyros, drows, Nature's Prophet, like, they're going to thrive with this type of 5 support.
I think it's a very interesting time for Dota, the fact that we're seeing so many of these heroes that, again, you know, we roll forward here from Sco, kick back over onto Zhao. It's going to be a kill, and that's going to be a rune denied here as Scofield's able to snap it up before.
Camp stacked up, and that's where the gyro, he will be able to, you know, pull ahead slightly and, you know, farm that a lot quicker than the Naga can. Of course, Naga can't really farm the Ancients until maybe a couple items time.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That is
stacks,
true.
that is.
It'll be interesting too, because you look at what the sports you have, and of course you do have the Night Stalker over on the side of PSG.LGD, someone who's going to be able to hunt quite a bit, because you know exactly where both of these cores want to be, what they want to do. They want to be, you know, taking these stacks. Look at this, they're already teleporting over. Scofield's not looking too healthy right now, so he is going to fall. But Wisper with the epicenter is trying to get enough damage. But again, that's the nice thing about this Faceless Void. It's able to just walk away. Silence proccing, though, over onto Wisper. ChrisLuck was trying to make a play here, but he's having a bit difficulty because he's going to go for the Sonic Wave, trying to just finish off XinQ. But ChrisLuck also to fall, and they... Oh, I thought they were going to get the deny.
He tried it. Do I have to deny?
No, I'm not that big of a statistic person. No.
It depends on what they've done in, you know, in the earlier parts of the game. If they have to be
depends on how good of a
denied.
friend I am. If, you know, like, we go for that griefing or not. But Zhao top lane here. There's going to be a rotation here from Sco. He's going to get dragged back. And the follow-up here from E. The roll out from Scofield. He's pretty hard to get his hands on. But, of course, FaithBN is very, very fast. They've got all that nice vision. And he does indeed fall. Stinger now, too, trying to run away. He's got that Voodoo Restoration. Got 2 points in it. But FaithBN, okay, a couple nice little bounces here. Hit back, though, from that Bat Rider. And it is a double kill now for FaithBN.
Yeah, unfortunately for Beastcoast, the prior 2 engagements, it's been one where they tried to look for the fight, unfortunately, then failed, but then the prominent one right now.
They're all about efficiency, which is very,
exactly.
very fun to watch. Wisper, though, over here trying to run away. Zhao, hot in pursuit. The roll forward here from Sco, trying to get some body blocks here, trying to keep Wisper alive. Looks like he is going to die for this, but there is some follow-ups. XinQ take a lot of damage here from ChrisLuck, should be able to get this kill. Can he get anything else, though, is the question. They do have the lasso up. If they wanted to go for some sort of teleport and try to turn this around, that's possible. Sandstorm, though, plus the Sonic Wave. That is a dead Zhao 8.
That was really good from Wisper, just even though it was low HP, just stay in the area, try and, you know, enable ChrisLuck. But running into the void in mid lane is not ideal, so hopefully they can kind of skirt around this as they draw the line, trying to look into the try camp where Ame is.
Look at this efficiency. They actually have the illusion standing over there too if they want to go for this. Oh, but the follow here from Wisper, roll forward.
There's the global,
though. Be careful, though, like we said, that global coming in hot. Stinger turning back around, does get the Malatites down. He's looking for this opening. FaithBN following up. Gets himself that killing spree. Scofield now, this is not looking super great for him. Might be able to get himself a courier on the way out, but he realizes he's got to get the heck out of here as they do teleport back, and they want Scofield. This is classic Scofield behavior because he tends to just try to make as much space as possible.
Perfect.
Yeah, and it was a very expensive gank for them because not only did they not manage to get that, oh, the lasso, the drag back into the arms of FaithBN, and Zhao 8 will collect himself another kill. I was about to say...
Early, you know, dominance of the global, but here, like I mentioned, Beastcoast, they have to go again. They cannot be scared of losing these fights because they are losing to the bigger spells right now. Maybe they find
the director.
They are. There it is.
There's a strike there. The roll forward. All of the stunts a little bit off the mark there. Might be a little bit of AB. Hector, of course, doing Hector things, but look at this response now. They're not happy about this over on the side of PSG.LGD. They're looking for blood. They know exactly where these heroes are, and Hector also made his own rotation.
Because global's back up again. That's why they're looking so happy. And you've got the Dark Ascension on Night Stalker soon going to be, I think it's, there it is.
Let's go, though. Perfect positioning. They can already spot them out. Dark Ascension, Wisper looking for the opening, will jump immediately over onto the silencer. They don't want to allow him to get that global silence up, but there it is. They still managed to get it. So Scofield, first to fall. Chronosphere followed up here from E. They're going to try to just burst down if possible, and they managed to get the kill on Stinger. Hector now trying to run away. ChrisLuck is nearby. Looking for this opening. There it is. The epicenter comes through. It's a triple kill for ChrisLuck with the Sonic Wave.
Whew. Like the start of that fight from Beastcoast, like they perfectly found the silencer, and then the Night Stalker expertly getting the silence onto the Earth Spirit so that they couldn't chain lock down the silencer meant the global got off. Like, oh, okay, maybe PSG can turn it around. But you know, with Ame not being there, with the full force of Beastcoast, they're able to survive through the.
Indeed, but the BKB now completed for ChrisLuck. But while that was going on, Ame taking advantage of that space has managed to get himself his Agnum Scepter. He's going to walk right into a couple of not so friendly faces here. Again, it is a faceless void, but he is going to take some Malefic damage. Over on the side, though, Ame is looking to get jumped, but the follow-up here from Zhao 8, they'll be able to take out Wisper. ChrisLuck, though, he finds a kill on Ame. Zhao 8 still looking for this opening, though, has already used that lasso. He's going to try to just burn down some of the woods, but the rest of Beastcoast nearby. Faith_Bian also making his own rotation. They're hoping maybe someone's going to stick around a little bit too long. Does not have the Dark Ascension. Scofield, though, over here on the side. Stinger does get bounced back. That silence, ooh, it hurts so bad. But it looks like Stinger going to make it out alive, and Scofield still somehow, in classic Scofield fashion, manages to buy a little bit more time, but does lose that intelligence to XinQ in the end.
Lanes. Silencer pushing out lanes. Ooh. It can be difficult.
Is a Chronosphere over here coming out from Faceless Void. It's going to be, yes, he's still going to get taken out, but Stinger also falling. Faith_Bian flying after Scofield now. They'll be able to collect that kill, and ChrisLuck is forced away and was forced to use that BKB. Faith_Bian still doing a little bit of scouting here. Does manage to see Wisper's courier, but Hector is nearby. They still have the epicenter, and they still have the Sonic Wave. Can see now that Beastcoast is playing the bottom half of the jungle currently. It's very scary here for Scofield, though, because
he just respawned,
Stinger, rather. Yeah, you know, Faith_Bian just running at him. Very, very well with farming. Zhao, off the mark. Okay. Oh, the Sonic Wave. See you later.
ChrisLuck did that to make sure that wasn't clipped as a BKB. Still going to be very, very comfortable to play with. And now you see PSG, they kind of realize that these early fights aren't going their way. They're going to go back and farm and get their own BKBs like we mentioned.
They have to be a bit careful here. They did have the dust. You see Scofield, though, way nearby. The BKB comes out now from Zhao 8. Follow-up, though, looking to see if they can get some more damage. This is not looking very good over here for the Sand King. So Wisper will fall. The Chrono gets used. But again, it's a position 5 void. He does not have the damage when the fights are split up like this, especially not with the BKBs being up. ChrisLuck considering going back in. Faith_Bian trying to get as much vision as possible as Ame sits in the middle. He's trying to flak everything.
No team really doing any damage in that fight. It was like a Chrono to kill the Sand King. Yep.
You know, they have had some really nice Chronospheres because E has been in position, but the problem is these fights are so split up. Really they have nice their eyes on Zhao 8 again here. Turn back around. They've got the Veil. They'll start with the Magnetize. Stinger making his way over. Does bc.Q. They want to get rid of this pesky silencer. Sonic Wave comes out. That's a dead silencer. This is looking like a dead Zhao 8 if they can get the final hits off. It's ticking down a little bit. The Scream comes forward. They'll follow up with the Burrow Strike. Hector is here, and Wisper gets a kill.
That was so good from Beastcoast. Like the idea of like that mid-fight we're talking about, it's the fact that they trade off the Sand King, but they instantly disengage. They're not trying to like, oh guys, they wasted BKB, let's song run them down.
But right now it feels like Beastcoast has a lot of momentum, and you can see now PSG.LGD, they're not happy about this. They're going to see if they can get themselves a pick off. And again, it's always Scofield who seems to break these smokes and whatnot. So the first to go down is going to be Scofield. Zhao 8 looking for the opening. He's got his eyes on Stinger. He'd rather have someone maybe a bit bigger over here, but they do end up finding Faith_Bian, who pops his own BKB. Hector has to be careful. He's got the Song of the Siren. If he decides he is Wisper, though, starts pulling up here. They get a nice lasso. Can they finish off Hector fast enough? Is what he's silenced. The follow-up, that is going to be the Aegis. There it is, the epicenter coming through. They burst down Faith_Bian, burst down E, and now Hector, he's up and alive. Is he going to go back in, though? Looks like Ame, he doesn't want to be there. They end up using the Song. Probably not necessary, as they do manage to find Zhao 8 yet again. XinQ, though, is going to survive, but Beastcoast has just taken over their jungle.
So for that fight, that would have also been, you know, the dead gyrocopter as well. Completely different story as well. But yeah, great stuff from Beastcoast. Really being able to profit from their moves.
Ame gets spotted by Scofield, and there's 4 heroes on the side of Beastcoast to give him a warm welcome into his own triangle. Okay, it's a beautiful Chronosphere here from Eba. Where's your damage? Are they going to be able to even finish off Stinger? He's got the Food of Restoration. They have to be very careful. In fact, he's forced to run. Abyssal now completed on K1.
It was a cool looking chrono, but yeah,
It's beautiful, but
no one was there because they were dead.
And speaking of not too many people being here, the silence comes out, throw forward here. Again, they've got that Abyssal, they've got the Lotus. You can hear that there was a scream coming out from this Queen of Pain, but she pops her own BKB. Faith trying to find this opening, but the opening donked in place here using that cast. Zhao 8 again will fall. Hector just waltzes right back up again. How does PSG get in here?
They are playing some fast, cohesive Dota, that they are moving as a unit across this map, punishing any moment where PSG is trying to eke out a little bit more farm. They are there, they are killing them, and that is really commendable. I think like Ame walking up to this tri-camp, when you're playing against these style of aggressive heroes, you can't be doing that. So yeah, really good stuff from Beastcoast, just not allowing them to have the room that they kind of want to have.
What are they feeding them in Jersey? Because I was watching them during the Pro Series, and they were not looking good at all. Well, maybe it's because the rest of the team has rejoined them at the team house, but this is a...
Where they smoked into their own jungle. They bumped into
the director walks right into Wisper again. Yep. Epicenter channeled. Burrow Strike comes in, and he's just obliterated.
And unfortunately, to build on that point, it is the fact that, Zhao Wei, Ame, these two players, they have kind of been picked vision from PSG. It's very kind of mid-centric, so as soon as you leave that area, it's going to be difficult to farm with confidence.
He's looking for this. I'd be happy if they could maybe get their hands on Wisper. The rest of the team, though, circling around Ame. Do they go in? They go for the Chronosphere right over on the edge. Stinger is here, though. They do manage to get the kill on Wisper. And now the silence over on Stinger. He's just chasing down with Faith Bien. And over in the corner, looks like Scofield also perhaps just a bit too cheeky here, as PSG.LGD find themselves some much-needed kills.
Yeah, this is what you wanted to see from PSG. They even though Zhao 8's dead,
silencers, that is going to help. But again, BKBs. ChrisLuck blinking in. That was a little bit much. It does have the BKB, but of course there it is, the global silence coming out. Wisper waiting patiently. Though he spotted everybody over on this back end, looking for an opening. The snare, though, the kick back. Can they get over there fast? There's so much damage coming out for these Naga losers. They get the kill. Is the Scofield next to fall here? Ame, though, doing so much damage, takes down Stinger. Hector, he's silenced up. He's thinking about singing. He does get donked, though. Wisper looking for this opening. Queen of Pain did buy back for this. They really want the kill on this gyrocopter. They've got the episode. They've got so much damage, they'll be able to take him out. And now the bat right over here on the side. They have to be careful. They can't afford to end up losing this Queen of Pain. She just the side, still dead, despite the fact they have the song. Beastcoast now forced to just retreat.
Naga can't TP either.
Naga turning back around, they figure, all right, we're going down, but we're taking another couple with us because they managed to go. They take down Faith Bien, and now XinQ running for his life here. Has to pop the spider legs. What would have saved the Quap? Smoke play, though, coming out from PSG.LGD. But again, Scofield always front and foremost here, breaking the smoke, tanking the gank. Naga just making sure that they can make a clean escape here. He's going to wander on through. Walk away.
Yeah, they have 4 minutes on the Aegis here. They can still stay in the area.
Think about it, and they do. Yeah. Okay, smoke breaks over on Void here. To see him, they'll go in for the root. Does have the Chronosphere. Will Chrono over on multiple, so this is maybe what they needed. But look at this damage coming out here over on the side. Naga is silenced. Jump forward, the lasso over onto the back lines as well. Now there's the global silence. They'll take down the Aegis the first time. They'll take down Stinger. Wisper now running for his life. Does have the Lotus on him. Silence, roll forward though, coming out from Scope. We'll be able to buy a little bit more time. Sonic Wave comes out. XinQ, he's dead. And they're going to try to turn back around. They'll get the kill on Wisper. Scofield rolling on out. Hector looking for this opening. Does spot Faith Bien over here on the side. Scofield eventually clicked down by Ame, but the fight is so split up. No way to cancel out that TP. Not fast enough with the net. So I believe it was on cooldown. The BKB did get popped from Hector. They end up losing 2 of their supports. They would love to get a little bit more. I don't know. ChrisLuck, he's a pretty YOLO person, but looks like he might have learned his lesson a little bit from the last time that he took a very blind dive. Zhao?
He has the Abyssal on Naga as well.
He does. Right. He needs to be very careful. Yeah, they pop the Abyssal, and that's just a free little bonus kill.
Yeah, PSG right now, they are kind of falling victim to the fact that their heroes are very the K1's able to just slowly whittle them down, and there's so much kind of sustain, right? Got Witch Doctor Hill.
There's the BKB though. He's joining back into the fight. No Chronosphere available just yet. Stinger is going to have to force himself away. The jump forward though, they should be able to take down the Void.
That is a lot of damage.
That is a heck of a lot of damage indeed. It's now Ame waiting for the rest of his team to respawn. Gonna have Faith Bien back up in a moment. He's Flak clearing up some of the creep wave. Plenty of silence being tossed out over here, but they don't really seem to care because all they want to do is click. Faith BN though spots out Hector. He's got that BKB. Just gonna try to run away with the rest of his team as they are globally silenced. They go back in with a song though. They turn it back around. And they're looking. Buyback now though from the Faceless Void. He doesn't like this. He's gonna try to protect his teammates. Are they gonna be able to do it though is the question because they're doing too much damage over to Ame. He will fall. The Sonic Wave comes out. There is no Faceless Void here. He popped back and died. It looks like though they're probably going to end up losing ChrisLuck because that global, the ground targeted silence too strong. But while this is going on, while they're chasing Stinger, while they're chasing Scofield, they do manage to get the lasso off. You've got Hector destroying buildings. So Wisper will go down. They should be able to get Scofield here. They get a triple kill on Ame, which is very needed. But they lost a lot of buildings during this. Tier 4, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, double damage. ChrisLuck says, thank you, I'll take that. I mean, could have put it over on Hector, but I think he's got plenty of damage himself. E looking for the opening. Silence coming out from Sco. Ame, they're looking again. They get the signs up. They have the BKB. Hector just going to walk away as the call down comes down. Faith BN still keeping tabs. Does see Stinger. All right, there it is. There's a nice Chronosphere. Are they going to be able to put out enough damage? But they get a couple of bounces here. No, they're not going to be able to follow up. So it looks like Stinger. Oh no! At the last second, that last proc comes through. Hector, he's just being bounced around like a pinball, but they get the kill. And Scofield, he popped his own BKB. But PSG.LGD, they're coming in fast and furious, and they're looking for blood.
There it is, PSG. They finally, after 15 minutes of struggle in fights, they get that clean connection of the Chrono onto the Naga, where Beastcoast isn't ready with all 5 to then try and fight off and fend away from that Chrono, and they're able to just throw all the damage and kill that Naga Siren.
Wisper runs right past Faith BN here.
Oh, the Wind Waker. And Blake. Whee!
That'd be another voice line I'd like to. Just
It's such a satisfying item. It just makes you jolly when you see some woo so hard, and it's why this game is going so well for Beastcoast. It's because they've been able to unlock Roshan.
Ooh, that's a nice pick off over here. As
Really
they're going to
good.
be able to remove Wisper for the game for 90-something seconds. Out the BKB a bit early. And trying to bait out all of these defensive items so they can follow up with the global silence when they start to collapse. But jump
Ame.
forward immediately over onto Ame, and they've got so much damage. Oh dear God, he's trying to fight through it. He's got his own BKB. You have to be careful. They have the Sonic Wave. Global silence coming out. What a Chronosphere over onto the 2 cores. But are they going to be able to take out? Yeah, it looks like ChrisLuck. He's going to fall. Hector, he's trying. He's silenced. He can't seem to get away fast enough. He is going to fall. Triple kill down for Ame as they also take down Stinger. That is a team wipe.
That is, okay, first of all,
Beautiful.
Innocent, banging tip for Ame, because when you first that is a
Those
game-winning
are
Chrono for sure.
Mass buybacks coming out now. They'll be able to take out Faceless Void. No buyback. BKB's getting popped. You've got the Satanic Pop. The follow-up, though, here from Wisper. They'll be able to take down Stinger. Can they take down Ame, though, is the question. It's looking pretty gosh darn good. All right, double kill now for Hector. Looks like they'll be able to take down Zhao 8, and they'll be able to grab themselves Faith BN and a gem as well. As they'll cut through, pick up the gem, make their way through this middle line. And there is no buyback on Gyro, no buyback on Night Stalker, and none over on the Faceless.
I love 644 right now, I think. Wait, if we do the math.
I don't think XinQ can even show his face for it the second he shows.
It's just over.
T, you sound surprised. You're my analyst. You're supposed to be like, yes,
the
I saw
highlight
this
baited
coming.
me.
Didn't you watch Kyle's?
I got baited by the highlight, Moxie. I was like, this is sick. And then we leave, and they're just at the tier 3s instantly getting, whispered out of the game.
Looking for this opening. Gonna try. They've already put the Lotus out the BKB. They're gonna try to jump over here onto Sco. The jump forward, though, again, coming out over onto Zhao. They want to just wipe him off the planet, and they will be able to. It's going to be a couple zips forward here coming out for me. This is still looking like it's going to be the end of the game. Chronosphere over onto the side. ChrisLuck is still over here hitting the building. Wisper gets a little distracted, but that is it. Beastcoast will take game number 1.